From the east to the north, south, and west, we keep nosing for news and dishing it out to the public. Still by standards at Newstains on Flip TV. With who? Of course, you know, Michael Adekunle. He's taking you on today's edition of this program. Let's quickly move down to what we have today. The Nigerian Tribune with a very good story here. I'm talking about the major headline of Nigeria Tribune. Murder of Kogi woman leader. Tragic one, yeah. Murder of Kogi woman leader. 2023 scares us. PDP Senators Cry Out. 2023 scares us. PDP Senators Cry Out. Let's quickly scroll through the riders. Ask IGP to fish out killers. Reject Kogi Bayelsa election results. APC condemns post-election violence, killings in Kogi. Dino at INEC office submits 21 video series of violence and malpractices. On to the next one, which is on the front page of this same newspaper, Nigeria Tribune. Bayelsa Guba, Nembe massacre toll rises to 12. Nembe massacre toll rises to 12. Moving to another story here. Economic Summit, Osun is new investment destination. Osun State is new investment destination. Amnesty International declares Showore Bakari Jalingo prisoners of conscience. Amnesty International declares Showore Bakari Jalingo prisoners of conscience. Wari signs executive order to end open defecation. Wari signs executive order to end open defecation. And on to the next one, which is on federal government. Federal government orders probe into $1 million scam by inmates at Lagos prison. Ganduje heads APC NEC's fact-finding committee on Edo. Ganduje heads APC's next fact-finding committee on Edo. Let's quickly look at this picture. What we have here is stranded commuters due to heavy traffic in Lagos on Wednesday. Very huge gridlock in Lagos as constructions of roads are presently going on. All right, these are the stories we have on the front page of Nigerian Tribune. Let's quickly move down to our reviewers for more talks. I'll be right back. Kogi State witnessed a lot of malpractices, a lot of violence, but here we have it. Fierce phobia for 2023. Senators cry out, especially on the murder of Kogi woman leader. What do you have to say? The future of democracy in Nigeria?
The future of democracy in Nigeria is bleak, is thin, is lean. It seems as if it's going to be thwarted in the future. Because of what happened in Kogi State, I'm telling you that the future of democracy in Nigeria is highly over-threatened. Because look at the death of the SDP woman who was brought alive inside his home in Kogi State. It's an eyesore. It is not of democratic setup. It has never happened anywhere in the world. Let me tell you, in Nigeria, democracy is not what it was meant to be. A government of the people, for the people, and by the people. In Nigeria here, it is a government of the representative of the people, tormenting the people that put them to sit, putting them down, suppressing them down, and leveling their high moral as their electorate. Let me tell you, democracy in Nigeria is not going to be, mark my word, there's a particular democracy we practice here. I call it a democracy of nepotism, selfish democracy. They elect you there, I mean the electorate, they put you there, you don't regard them, no stewardship, you don't serve them anymore, they serve you. The reverse is the case in Nigerian society. There is no democracy here. What we have here is nepotocracy. A class of people seize power by electoral means, favor themselves, their friends and families, forgetting that the electorates are there dying. No dividend of democracy for them that bring you into power. No. I'm telling you, our voices is not spoken. Our verdicts are not given to us. These people, they just steal the power, by deceiving us. They are too subtle. Every promises they made are political, or you call it credulous politicians who will just convince you and press you down because you are very, very gullible.
Now, Raphael, we are looking at the rate in which Nigerians die during election. Don't you think it's now time for government to take stand measures in terms of looking for another dimension, another way, whereby we masses can vote our leaders?
Okay, yes, electronic media, e-voting, system is. I like that. They should look for another system that will boot out this volatile,
Instead of going to the polling booth.
Yes, that is where our efforts. That is where we are all disenfranchised. Our voting doesn't count. If you make it open ballot, you are wasting your time.
We have BVN, we have all those things.
Yes, yes, electronic is the best. Electronic.
Voting.
Thank you. That is the best. American system. You cannot cheat anybody there. Unless you hack into the server. But if you hack into the server, you will say be detected. Yes, it should be there should be a transformation in the system of election. Electoral system should be transformed now for the future of a better democracy in Nigeria.
If you don't do something about these things, Nigeria will burn. I'm telling you. Look, I don't see why we have to kill in election day. We have to want power at all cost. What happened in Kogi is not a good thing at all. You understand? I don't want to mention name, but really, I'm pained by. Is it by force to be governor? If you know you're not popular, you rule for 4 years, you're not popular, then you go. People that don't want you, you can't put yourself there by force. Governmentalism should stop. Bello is not performing in the Kogi state, and I believe that the people have the right to choose whoever they want to choose. Killing that woman is very wrong. I don't see it, and it has been happening in so many places. That's why people don't want to do anything. See what happened in Kano 2015. INEC official, the wife and family were killed, and nothing happened. That's why INEC, I don't blame INEC at times. They say INEC is cooperating and with the government. They have to, because most of them will be killed. So that's the problem we have in Nigeria today. So at times, INEC want to do their work, but when you have these evil people in government who wants to take power at all costs, they have no choice. Look at the judges too. They are afraid. They just give judgment the way they like, and you see here, Nigeria, we are in a keg of gunpowder, and when it explodes, it's going to affect all of us. So the people have to rise up. We don't have to wait for anybody. Look at what's happening in Hong Kong. They are still protesting for the past 3 months. We must protest. What's happening in Nigeria is bad. The people must stand up, all of us, and drive these people away. That's the only thing. If not, they will remain in power till anytime. I'm telling you. So that is what you should do. This is wrong. It's wrong. If you're not popular, you should leave. The people should. Their voice must be heard. Their vote must count. So
I'm too scared of 2023.
I'm scared because people hearing top 10 for Buhari again. How can you decide? How can you say top 10 for a man who has not performed? He has not even finished second time. His first time was nonsense. Second time now, it was rigged to become second. It was rigged. We all know what happened in court and everything. We are in this country. We saw everything. You can't tell me. At times when people talk, I get fed up. We are in the country, even in Lagos here, where votes were not counted. Oshodi, it's all law. Not counted. And you are telling me that somebody won an election. So that is the problem. People were disenfranchised in this country. A lot of people. And they will count the vote. They will simply vote for that place where they cancel the election. And if somebody won. It's wrong. So 2023 is not clear at all.
And don't you think justice should take its place in Kogi State?
Who are going to who's the agency that will give them justice? Those that are the compromise, they can't give any justice. We need revolution. I'm telling you. What you said is the best thing. We need revolution now. Revolution now. I'm telling you to see.
And that's what landed should reign true.
Yes. If you cannot do it, then the military should do it. Me, I'm waiting for that. The military should do it. Because people that say military are like them. If military does that, they should remove these people. Get some people to have a constitutional assembly. Write the constitution for us. This constitution is used. It's not. That's not constitution. It's not good. It gives the president a lot of power. And to structure this country, we should go back to the states. You understand? Then any politician that have ruled before, to all of them should be removed. They should not contest again. Let new people come on. There are many youths who are very brilliant. Nigeria are very brilliant people. You understand? Let them come up. New parties be formed, and we should start a new election.
For me, only I have advice for PDP, because in the election, just a concluded election we have so far during the era of this regime, 2019 election, general election is not election. They do it, the people put up in judiciary do their own. Now, if Nigeria now, everybody working in Nigeria, in Aso Rock, Abuja, is not the member of APC. The INEC work for APC, the judiciary, the judges, they work for APC, the police, APC, the soldier, APC. Now, if they say they love the masses, if the INEC, the security agents, the judiciary love the masses, enough of shedding innocent blood. Anytime that they want to do election, let the INEC just the way they are doing it. The election come, they do election, they will not look at is this election proper or not, they will just declare winner. Let them go on. That they will not allow people to go and stand on polling booths and people will come and kill them. Innocent people will be dying every day. They should just declare winner. Say if now the election we have at hand now is where Edo and Anambra, that's 2020. The INEC, if they don't want, if they are not using the blood of the innocent people that are killing for anything, let them just declare. Because since the election they do in Bayelsa, the INEC did not look to it, they just declare winner. The election they do in Kogi, they don't look to it, they just declare winner. The election they do in 2019 general election, they do not look out, they do not look to it. The next day they declare presidential election. So what are you telling me? If they know that this is how they want to go, if a time comes, the INEC will come out and say this person is the governor of this state. Everybody will know what, understand, than to allow people to go and stand in polling unit and they kill them. They will send people to come and use them, do their sacrifice. Enough. If we have people that can fight for the country and for the PDP, while the senators are crying out, they have everything. These are the people that have right to fight for the country. If election come, other parties that they are crying that the thing going on in Nigeria electoral system, they do not like it. They should boycott the election. They should leave them for APC, let APC go on, so that the world will look up to it. But you know that the election you want to do, they will still do what? Do what they like. And you are still following them and you are still going with them. And you are still following them that you want to contest. After you reach, they will do what they like.
Now, what do you have
You
to
understand?
say
The
about
PDP
this?
should just find what they will do. They leave the election for the APC if that is what they want, so that the world will look up to it.
APC is not the only party we have in Nigeria.
They are the one, because any word they do, can you imagine the president come out of all the people die in Kogi, he say Kogi election is the most peaceful election. You understand? That's to show that they do not have a value of the citizen. The people die in the country, they do not value it. If everybody like their own mindset, everybody like let everybody die. Hate speech. They say anybody talk, hate speech. Hate speech, you won't keep people finish, let nobody talk. If you talk, hate speech, then the whole country will just sit down, they fold down, they look them. You understand? Anything they want to do, let them do. But let me tell all of them, the country, they come and meet this country. The thing we have in this country, all of them come and meet it, and they will leave this, they will leave all of them here and go. They can't take anything, go. If the whole senator, the governor, the president, everybody like, look at the governor has said that they are fighting against the hate speech. If they like, let them fight against it. If they like, let them not fight. But one day, they think the law they put will come back to them. But they have assurance that if they do hate speech now, election time, the hate speech will go back to them. You understand? That is one thing. If they like, may they do anything.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say about what we are seeing right now on the front page of Nigerian Tribune?
The front page of Nigerian Tribune, a woman murdered in Kogi,
Yeah, PDP leader.
PDP leader, woman leader. You see, in Nigeria here, mostly all over the world, in Africa, West Africa, Nigeria is the most lawless country. Nigeria is a country who don't regard people's rights. Nigeria is a country where they don't hear people's crying. Nigeria is a country that somebody oppose himself as gods to other. Nigeria is a country where democracy doesn't work. We are not in democratic regime or administration in this present governance of this country. What we are now is a government, I'm still saying it at any time, government of autocracy. Government of whom I like. Government of whom will not challenge me. Government of what I like is what I will do. Government of no correction. Government of not listening to people that is governing. Government of hearts of animals in the heart of human being, in the body of human being. I may say the best government or the best election we have in this country is 2015 election under my beloved my beloved ex-president, Goodluck Jonathan. I heard that he did his birthday yesterday. So I wish him more happy birthday, more years, a year of honorable years, a year of peace. He will live long by saving the life of Nigerians in that 2015 election. Even he saw that the election was rigged against him, he still accepted it. That's the best election we have. How many blood they shared in that election? Can you remember? Can you make account of any blood they shared in that election? How many people died in that election? Even one of his supporters, Orubrebe, or what other they call him, want to make a noise. I heard that they call him on full call. Stop that noise. Don't make it. On the day of announcement of a presidential election in Abuja. But look at 2019. After the election, in the West, they start killing the Igbos, beating them up, threatening them. Why do you vote against APC? You know, they feed them. Why do you vote against APC? But APC should remember, there are people in power before them. Nobody killed them when they took over. Nobody fought them. Now a woman died because he was a PDP member. After the election, after the party, what happens again? Now one day, if there's any martial song now, my dear fellow citizens of Nigeria, we are hereby, since this present government and the 1999 constitution is abolished, all the whole political parties, political structure, suspend until further notice. My fellow Nigerians will hear me again. What will APC do? Will they go and bring this one back? APC gone, PDP gone, NRC gone, SDP gone, NPC gone, NCNC gone, Action Group gone. We have lost the life. What will they do? And this woman is a breadwinner of a family. Is a breadwinner of a society. Is a breadwinner of a community.
Now looking at what is going on presently in Nigeria's democracy, now, do you see future in democracy in Nigeria?
Listen, as far as things are now, unless Jesus Christ come from heaven and sanitize this country, I fear for the next election. I fear that democracy will continue. What we are heading is autocracy, and from autocracy, it will become a monarch. You see, the way APC is running this country. They will never give anybody chance to do the correction. They will never allow any hand to come in to amend things to be good. They would like to keep on going. And if they keep it like this, there's nothing like genuine election. We always have kangaroo election. We always have election by my own authority. Now, and if you continue like this, there's nothing Nigerians can be done, because Nigerian citizens are those, it's their nature. When you push them to the wall, instead of them to rest on the wall and push you back, they take their back and open the wall and pass through. I don't want that. Now, but if Nigerians will agree, forget our tribe, forget our region, we should march out in streets and tell these baboons in power that enough is enough. You know why I said they are baboons? Because in 2015, Mr. President said that if he did not win the election, monkey and bamboos will soak the blood of Nigerians. And we allow him to win the election so that monkey and bamboo will not soak the blood of Nigeria. It's up to now, monkey and bamboos are soaking the blood of Nigeria, in one way or the other. Now, what we do, if they refuse and be dissolved, the political system be dissolved, let there be what we call interim governments. Let there be interim governments where the people will sit down and to fashion a new democratic system that will usher Nigeria to good term. If Nigeria will be Nigeria.
Thank you so much for your contribution. And this is where we say goodbye to you viewers and reviewers on today's edition of this program by Standard Southeastern. Make sure you keep in touch with us next time as we bring you interesting topic from Nigeria journals. Michael Adekunle still remains my name. Of course, you know, always behind the camera is Latif Adeboale. The man with the dread in the studio, keeping it real. That's the editor, Michael Ojo. Have a good day. Bye.